Hey, good morning. Oh, good afternoon. It's around 3 here now, and I woke up, and the first thing I've been doing since then, after walking the dog and all those different stuff, I have been working on the editing. I can happily say that is done. I finished with the video of my report. Now I'm working on the thumbnails. That should be finished. Hopefully not too long, because I have a friend coming by at 4:30. No, not coming by, but I'm coming by. I'm meeting a friend at 4:30. So that's that. And I've been quite working hard. So now I'm trying to fight with the, you know. So now my thing doesn't export. I recorded something in 4K, but no can do. This thing it's pissing me off. When I say pissing me off, I mean I'm right here. I recorded everything in 4K. So I'm trying to see what's the difference between those two. So what I've done is I have exported both of them. I have exported both into different type of files. Time code. This video is about, okay. So what I'm trying to figure out here is I'm trying to figure out which quality is the best. So I exported this video two different ways. One way, let me turn off the sound. One way is I think one way is clearer. One is clearer than the other, but I just wish there was a way for me to work on the video. Meaning, I wish there was a way for me to say, edit the video, for example. Can I open this in photo? Let me try photo. Library, I'm pretty sure in photo I'm able to do so. So I've imported that. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. Here, I have it. So the only thing I'm trying to do here is, oh, for fuck's sake, sorry. I'm just trying to have it, did it work? Well, I don't think it did. So where's the edit button? Edit, there you go. So I think I need to put a bit more sharpness in this on this auto. Okay, well, does it look good? Not really. No, don't auto sharpen me. Okay, I need to work on this. Intensity, edges, no, not auto. So the intensity of the sharpness, edges, that's a bit too much. Layoff, what is the layoff? Oh, I see. All these terms and things, and so let's do this again. Well, it could look better. Oh no, no black points, sorry. Remove that. Retouch? No, I don't want to retouch anything. Definition? Yes. Oh, that's good. Intensity, go down. Well, still, the video doesn't look good. Oh, jeez. I just wish this device will export the video as I want, as I require. Colors. Well, colors doesn't work. Okay. Vibrancy, intent. No. Okay, that doesn't work. Light. Automatic. Sorry, that noise is my mouse just. But I think that'll be that's it. Oh wait, which one is this? Oh, the MP4 one. Okay. Well, and then well, I'm working on the thumbnails, as I say, while I'm working on this video stuff, on this how do I say on this sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now. Canva, you go down a bit. You create a video, upload. So and those files, those two files, are absolutely different. When I say different, I mean different in terms of what? Photo, video. Where is my video? So this is anyway, I'll get back to you in a second. Hey, I hope you're okay. It's day 22 in the evening. I just got back home. Now I need to publish. Well, I'm editing day 21 now. Yesterday's date. And sorry for the silence, but this will happen on this session, unfortunately, because I'm working on my I'm about to publish day 29, 20, I'm not there yet, day 21. And I am right now editing it. I just got home, no, not right now, but I got home a few hours ago from drinks. So I am a bit, well, can I just say, I had alcohol. So bear with me. Anyway, so I'm editing now day 21, and I want to publish it before midnight. Otherwise, it's, well, hey, it's my own, I'm trying to set myself some goals. And actually, I finished, I finished with the recording yesterday evening when I say good night. Was it yes. Yesterday evening when I say good night, I finished 21. But I just didn't, well, I thought I had time, and I wanted to do that earlier, but my friend was a bit anxious and depressed, or things like that. And with the magic and the edit and live, it's late and I'm back at home. So I met my friend, and he was quite in hysteria, in a state, if I want to put it that way, in the sense that so his parents, he lived with his parents, and he's so, well, let's say that he's in the closet, and so for him, seeing people, it's not that it's difficult, because he can just go to the places and as he explained, and enjoy his time. But yet again, so when, for example, we talk about in every single conversation we had, he's always comparing what the norm says. So when they told me that, I just stopped him and then I asked him, explain to me one thing. Who is the norm? And he kind of looked at me in a weird way, like, what do you mean? Who is the norm? But, and I continued. I just don't understand why you say the norm. Like, for example, he said, "Oh, normally, I drink like 1 glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine," and I say, "Okay, but why is normally? Are you comparing yourself to someone else, or are you what? Why is this?" And he was like, no, it's because the majority of people, they do this and they do that. And I'm just like, okay, this is where you kind of losing me. Why? Because first of all, who is the norm? Explain this to me. And why are you comparing yourself to that norm? And he started to explain to me, like, you see, the norm is the fact that he tried to explain to me what the norm is. I understand that. I told him that I understand what the norm is, and I understand that it exists, but I don't understand why it should be something that, you see, we've been living in this world, in this life, in this, there were straight people, there were gay, there were straight people first, full stop, and then gay people came, and then it's evolving. But, and it's evolving in the way that, when we were a kid, they say boys has to wear trousers, shorts, shirt, t-shirt, and things like that. Girls have to, and have their hair absolutely short. Girls have to wear skirt. Trousers came like very, very late. But my point being is, when we were growing up, that's what the norm was. So I tell him that's what, and not even when we were growing up, back in the days, that's what the norm. This is for girls, this is for boys. And girls had to have their hair long, and so on and so forth. So, and I asked him, "I understand, you understand, I know what the norm is." And he said, yeah. But then I asked him, so this is how I see things. Me and the norm, we don't know each other. In the sense that in my life, in my head, in my thing, there is nothing that belongs to a girl that does not belong to a boy, and vice versa. So if a girl comes tomorrow and say, "Oh, she see my jacket and she wants to wear it," please go for it. Wear it and rock it. If I see her skirt, I want to wear it. Who said I won't wear it? The norm? Well, that's why I say I don't know who the norm is. So I try to explain to him that he should have his belief be that way, or not try to compare. But I know that he understood me, and I just made sure that he did understand. He did understand me. But also, I want him to, to embrace that thought, or because I think for me, that's something that was very valuable into when I was anxious, depressed, and in a very, very dark situation in my life. And I was constantly comparing myself to other people. I was constantly, being being unhappy because I was very, very how do you call this? I was very insecure in everything. It was due to so many things that just piled up and piled up and piled up, and that at the end it just exploded. So I tried to make him understand that the reason why I don't consider the norm is, first, you worry about few things or less things. And also, for example, when he goes to the when we were here in the pub next to my place, you see, I am the type of person that I am myself. I am who I am. I do as I'm pleased. However, I make sure that I don't hurt anyone. No one is is discomfortable. No one is kind of in a situation that what I'm doing that pleases me makes them unhappy. Because that's not the person I am. If what I make makes you unhappy, tell me that it makes you unhappy, and then I will stop because that's not what I want to do. I don't make people unhappy. On the contrary. And he knows me as the type of person, but that's why he comes to me for advice. So first of all, as I told him about that insecurity, and also that the fact that he compares himself to other people and being judgmental. We were sitting in the pub there at the bar, and I think the bartender he was a trans or something like that. But you see, I was chatting with him, and at some point, he kind of made a comment about not her appearance though, but the clothes that she was wearing. So I kind of looked at the clothes, and I think, what was this? I don't think it was a skirt, but it was something kind of like she was a goth girl. So she was like dark eyes, and so her skirt was kind of bizarre. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't. So I don't want to be judging, but I'm kind of reflecting what he was thinking from what he told me. So those skirts. So what he was mentioning to me was how her skirt looked. I looked at her, and I looked at him, and I said, "But she looks good in it. What's wrong with that?" And he said, "Oh, no. I'm just talking about the way it looks, but it's style. It's you have to create things." And I pointed this out at him, like he just judged that poor woman. Why does he do that? Why is it there? What he could have pointed out was, "Oh wow, look how she looks wonderful in that skirt. I mean, look at this." Being kind of envious, but in a good way, in an appreciation way. So I'm trying to educate him this, and in the same time, I'm trying to tell you and give you my point of view on things, and I guess how everyone should behave. I don't know why I'm having all these things. No, because it was a very meaningful conversation we had, and he's a person that I care for very dearly. But when I just see you in the same situation I have been, of course I will do everything I can to help and to be there when needed. So yeah, but I just hope that the whole conversation and the whole chat and the whole thing we had, he actually understood but I think this is the first time we actually have like this kind of very deep conversation, and I just hope that he understands, and I just hope that he see where I came from, because I gave him a little bit more details of my life and that dark place that I've been in, the process of getting out of it. You see, sorry, what kills people here outside is that it's few points. They don't have self-esteem. They don't like themselves. They don't appreciate themselves more. They don't, they regret almost everything they do, although nobody forced them to do it. So this is one of the things that has been constant with this friend of mine, that they went these places, they done that, and then the way he's telling me is as if he's regretting it. So I asked him, well, so somebody forced you to go there? He said, no. And then he looked at me like very confused, like, no, but why are you asking this? I went there with my friends, but then and I actually tried in this case. I'm pretty sure he had a good time from what he was telling me, but the way he made it sound, it was like regretful. It was a lot of oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, and then he's telling me about how his friend was drinking too much, and I'm just like, why do you care if he drinks too much? So when he drinks too much like that, is it disturbing you? Does he start to pee everywhere in the living room? Does he start to be unpleasant with anyone? He said, no, he doesn't do that. So, and then why do you care? And I told him, this is another thing that you just judge him for nothing, because what? The norms say he shouldn't do that. You are on holiday. You are having a good time. I mean, if he wants to get up in the morning and for breakfast he's having champagne, who cares? Is it disturbing you? Just, this is something I don't try to I'm a person that, what rocks your boat has exactly like what mine. What rocks your boat, as long as you're not hurting anyone or make anyone feel unpleasant and so on and so forth, well, I will be there to root for you. I will be there to cheer you. I will have my pom-poms. Regardless who you are. You don't have to be my friend for me to do that. No. Even if we go to a party and then you're there and then you're having this, I don't know. You start singing, and so I will be there cheering in the front row. But anyway, I was just trying to make him see different. I have no idea who is surrounding him. I have no idea exactly, details about where those ideas and that insecurity and all that come from. So there's insecurity, there's self-esteem, there is hatred, anxious, jealousy, all those things. And there's a lot more that I can't remember right now, but all these will make you punish yourself and kill yourself, or I don't know, being addicted or something. And I just don't understand. Well, I understand. What am I saying? I know that it's not easy to get out of that situation because for me, I came. The reason why I got out of in that situation is there's many reasons, but first of all, I didn't know what depression was, and I was just living my life and being starting to feel very angry and hating everything. Not everyone. For example, when we go out for dinner, I'm absolutely lovely. I am wonderful, and I don't know. That's just how it is. But then when I get back at home, I fall down into my moodiness again. But that was not something that just happened straight away. But with time, I just fall back into it. And at some point, I just reach rock bottom. And that's when I was told about depression. I had no idea what depression was. I went and I Googled it, and I realized all the things that was said there, those was my symptoms. And the first thing I checked is how to get out of that situation. And there were examples, there was lots of things to help you. So I started meditation. I think meditation was first. And that's when, of course, in the beginning, when they say concentrate on this, your voice, your breath, and like, stop thinking about this and that, you go like, oh, that's impossible. Of course, there will be your brain will be constantly thinking about things, anything. And with meditation, that's what they're trying to help you to do, to get out of those thoughts. You have to be, when you say you have to be mindful of things, when you eat, you have to be mindful when you run. That means you have to be mindful, you have to be in the moment, in the situation, or what is happening in front of you. Not being there, but your mind is completely somewhere else. So, and I'm sure, well, when we were here with my friends, the only thing, I don't know, I think his body was there. And he knew I was there, and everything. I'm not saying he was completely mental or psychotic, but everything that he was saying. So he was certain. Not that he was certain. He was there. My point being is, and he was aware he's there. But I think his thoughts and the majority of time was thinking about other things. Meaning he was not present. Mentally, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. And I was exactly the same way. I go to dinner. I could talk to people, and of course I can remember. But my point being is that's that kind of situation when your body is there, but your mind is somewhere elsewhere. If tomorrow, you're asked about what type of conversation you had yesterday, I won't remember a thing. However, if it was a meaningful conversation, of course I remember. But if you're in dinner parties, that's when I'm not trying to say I'm to reject the conversation. No, I mean I always remember dates, names, faces, all those details. That I'm rarely wrong in those. If I meet you once, I can you. So let's say I meet. So let's say this one we met like a few times. But let's say, for example, we go to a dinner party, or a birthday party, or barbecue party. And then you're right there with lots of people. So, well, when I say lots of people, not like 200 people or 50 people. No. Let's say 5. No, not 5. Let's say 8, 10 people, 12. Let's say 12 people. So we have a dinner party to 12 people, and let's say in those 12, Who did I know? Well, how many will I know in 12? Well, let's say in those 12, there is 7 that I don't know, or 8 that I don't know. 8? How would that work? Anyway, never mind. 8 that I don't know. And we spend the entire evening together, drinking, chatting, and so on and so forth, eating, and all those things. And that was it. I never met those people ever. My point is, before that evening, I don't know. I need to know those people. So first of all, there are names that you have to remember. Then there are faces. Then you have to remember when you have a conversation with them. These type of event, these type of dinner, I always remember these type of dinner. I always remember faces. I always remember time, moment, everything. So this is the thing that where I was beating the depression and anxiety. And when those time was arriving, I was having a wonderful time. And especially the cooking time. I mean, I love cooking. It was so wonderful. Getting ready, I set the dinner table because I'm awesome with setting up dinner tables. Yeah, those moments, they will come back. But my point being is, I remember those times. So when I say I don't remember anything, is when you have those hard. But when, for example, I was in this stage. For example, when I'm in a hard depression, oh no, dinner parties, hell no. So, and I don't want to go to any dinner parties or any drinks or restaurant. No, I just want to stay home and hibernate. Anyway, and as I say, I was in a bad mood like 24/7. I hated my partner to be anywhere, but then I hated when he was in the flat. So it was like, what do you want? I mean, in myself, when I figured out everything. But the thing, my point being is, where I'm going with this conversation is, meditation was, I think, that something that opened my life, that made me like know myself, know my tick, know what makes me angry, know what makes me anxious. Nothing makes me anxious anyway, but know what are the triggers. Meditation will make you just get inside of yourself. Well, when I say get inside yourself, it's not something that you will do in after 3 or 4 try. I mean, you have to. I don't know. I need to check the numbers of my of a meditation app and tell you how many hours I meditated. But so I went inside myself, and ever since that time, I've been telling this to everyone, or to my friend. I've never been angry. There's nothing that will trigger me, and there's nothing that will shock me, and there was nothing that will me. And I don't judge people. Never, ever, ever, ever. Those things, those negative things that made me unhappy, I will never say that to make somebody else unhappy. No. And this is why I couldn't understand why he would keep judging almost everyone, himself first. Of course, he was the most judgmental about himself than anything else. But he has to. I told him, and everyone, you have to stop judging yourself. You have to stop comparing yourself to anyone. Compare yourself to yourself. You know that has he said the biggest competition is yourself. And you have to understand that sometimes when people abuse something, I'm not trying to be kind of how to say this. So let's say, for example, you are not bipolar. Bipolar is something different. Let's say what is the, there's something. It's not close to the bipolar, but it's something else. But anyway, so that's just the type of people when they saying, for example, I don't want to take the example of the bipolar because I don't want to be judging anyone or judging the bipolar. What I'm trying to say here is, let's say, for example, I go out and and I drink a lot of alcohol and I start doing crazy things. And when I say crazy things is I start let's say for example that you have a boyfriend or something or a partner that you bring with you at the bar. We start drinking and then we start kissing. And of course, and I because I was drunk, so I was very drunk. We drank a lot, all of us. But then I kissed his boyfriend or something like that. So me and the norm, of course, I will blame it on the alcohol. And this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say here is, we have to stop blaming things on things or on other ones or other, unless it's true that they have to be blamed for things they have done. You have receipt, come. Not even come, not me personally, but the person you're blaming. But my point being is, I would kiss his boyfriend. And of course, when I would talk to him, I would say, I will blame it to the alcohol. But the next time, something similar happened. And of course, I'll blame it to the alcohol. To be forgiven, to be, to say, oh, I'm sorry, it was the alcohol, and so on and so forth. People have to stop doing that. No, it wasn't the alcohol. Of course, before taking the alcohol just loosened you up for you to do those naughty stuff. Don't blame it to the alcohol. Blame it to your will. Or that voice in your head that told you to kiss him. But anyway, that's something we have to stop doing. And that's that same thing that is comparing yourself to other people. And that's that same thing that say that you are nothing. You are, you're not worthy. You are not loved. You are not this and that. Just stop. If you're alive, if you have friends, even if you don't have friends, you do have friends. You just don't know you have friends. Or you don't want to accept you have friends. Or you just refuse to have friends. Or and people say that some people say that they're difficult. Well, there are a few things. When people say that, if one person say that, and nobody say it, it's no one else says it, then that's nothing. If you hear about that from, let's say, 2 people, well, you have to kind of reflect on that. But let me backtrack a bit. If one person tell you about one thing, something, let's say you have done or something, and if that person, it's a person that you care, you have to listen to that person. And if it's someone that cares for you, the thing is, you just have to be open to accept be open to act, to receive. You see, for example, you can have help right in front of you, but because you're so clouded and in your thoughts and thinking about things that you can't change or you can affect, just immediately you start worrying about things that you cannot immediately change. Why are you worrying about those things? By worrying about that, and then you cannot change it. What is the point of worrying about it? You're just convoluting your head about that. And then you cannot even change it. Why? What is the point then? Although, if you say that you're worrying about, let's say, how how you will go to, I don't know, an example, how to go to the tube station tomorrow. Like, am I going by bus? Am I going by walking? Is it not even worried? But anyway. For example, you stay up very late. It's 4 a.m. You have to wake up at 7, and then you start worrying about tomorrow that you have to wake up at 7, and it's 4 a.m. in this and that. Okay, if that's something you can act upon. So instead of sitting worried, do something about it. Are you staying up? Are you going to bed? Go to bed. If you stay up, stay up. But stop worrying about it. That's my point. You see where I am with this? But anyway, I wanted to quickly do one thing. Let me stop this one for now. And by the way, on an update, so you remember yesterday, before going to bed, I was at how many followers? 94, I think. So I woke up this morning, I was at 100. And my viewership, yesterday when I left it, it was at 5,600, something like that. So this morning, with the 100 subscribers, I checked the viewer count for the last 48 hours. I think I was at 11,000. And that was just in the morning when I woke up, and I got up and I went out. Then I went out to walk the dog. I come back from walking the dog. I checked again. Of course, there's an app on my phone, the YouTube app, the studio app, but I just didn't want to go there and check. I wanted to let it surprise and things like that. But anyway, it wasn't that there's someone commented or someone did this or some. I want to be present in the moment with my dog. So anyway, when I came back, I checked my YouTube studio, and I'm 102 subscribers. And my viewership, it's at 14,000. So that was like, but of course, the reason they're all those videos, those numbers, is the fact that I have been posting some shorts. Because I have my report video out, I went there and I clipped some bits of the video and I uploaded as shorts. And that's, I guess, I done that this afternoon. No. I released one yesterday. No, this morning. And there's one that I need to release tomorrow. But also, in the meantime, I made a video of myself just a few moments ago. Just at what? Was it 8? Something like that? Anyway, or 11. I don't know. But anyway, I published a video of myself So I recorded a video shorts of myself thanking the subscribers for to be 100, for my 100 subscribers. And I uploaded it. I've not checked it yet. However, I pushed on publish on YouTube. I kid you not. I pushed published. So I was on the content tab in the published tab. So when I was there, I was still in the short section, in the short tab at the top of the content side, not the content. It's the content on the side, left side. But I checked so I was there because I just push published. I came back to the main short page. So my short was just there published, and the viewership count was on the left, and I clicked on dashboard. So to go back to the main dashboard, and to the main dashboard, I checked so because on the main dashboard, the new video I have, the new short I just published, should be right there in my recent video. So when I checked there, that short I just posted there to say thank you for my 100 subscriber, I was at 196 view. So I don't know how many seconds that was from the time I published it to the time I went to that dashboard page. That was just a dashboard. And I looked at it, I'm just like, wait, is this for real? And I never had such viewership in 4 seconds, 3 seconds. But anyway, so I checked that, I was like, wait. So so what I did is I went back to the left side and I pressed on the analytic tab, the side tab, and I went on analytic. I say view. I was looking at the viewership. I think my viewership was. I think it was very high. I think it was over 30,000. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know which video, but that was certainly not the video I just posted. So I left that window there open. I went to the toilet to pee. Finished to pee, and I come back to the computer. I just reload the page. I reload the page. I was at 250 something views. And I'm just like, oh my God, what is going on? And I close the window. And I say, oh my God, what is going on? Nothing is going on. I'm just probably dramatizing everything or getting too excited. But the viewership is great. However, I think what I'm most... You see, for example, people, when the metric says view, I don't know if it's... So, for now, I don't think those numbers will be available. But with time, they will tell me how long, in 2 or 3 days, they will tell me how long they actually stay there. Because I don't want them to be, watching and then leaving after I don't know. It's the same thing with all my videos, not just the shorts, with all my videos, even on the one in my YouTube page, in Loic and the Queens. So this one was for Loic and the Queens. I reached 100, I'm over 100 subscribers. But now, what I was trying to do, the reason why this was a prologue, the prologue to what I was leading you to something. So I was leading you to the fact that, so ever since I published that shorts about me thanking my subscribers, I have not opened, I closed the window and I've not opened it. So what I want to do now is, I want to open it while have recording. So I just clicked on Creator Studio. It's loading. I'm not expecting like thousands and millions. My point is, I'm just so shocked. So the subscriber count is still 102. And as you can see the video I posted, it's you see, this is exactly what I was saying. I have 321 views, but this is just for me saying thank you for the video. I wasn't expecting million. So I think I kind of build up that. I hope I didn't build it up like too much drama and so. But my point being is, I'm very impressed by the fact that viewership it went from, what was that? From published to 196 in less than 5 seconds. I mean, that was that. But then this is the thing I was telling you about, that I don't want people to just come and then watch and then leave after 3 seconds. So they say average percentage views is 40%, and it's lower than normal. Normally, I'm at 47.7% average percentage views. I don't know if each average percentage viewed. So I don't believe that this is like I don't believe this is like viewership. Or is it viewership? Or this is just like now my viewership is at, in the last 48 hours I had 15,000. I don't think I had I think at some point I said I had like 30,000. I don't think I was at 30,000. I think I was at 20,000 or so, because I'm checking the metrics here. I can have it very, very broad details. The last 20. Well, these informations are from March 12. So when I say these information, there's a section here called with the name real time. This is what is happening in real time. So if you go on YouTube right now and you text me, "Oh, I'm watching your video on YouTube," in this real time, I will see that number tick, like go up one thing. And if you like the video, but so I don't have that section here, but I just have views and top content. Views last 48 hours, subscriber is on top, and see live count. That's all. And see more at the bottom of the top content. And I have a metric, a bar that just goes there and give me the number of views in the last hour. So in the last 2 hours, I have 409 views. From what I have no idea. For the last 30 minutes, I had 42 viewers. I have no idea from where. But hey, everything across the board in my analytics is green. The numbers of views is high, 400%. The watch hours is high, 74%. And the subscriber count is high, 180%. In the more than previous 28 days. So there. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm off to bed. I was supposed to be in bed like million hours ago, but I've been working on my. So I've been thinking of a few things. I've been building a store. I have lots of drawings and things that I made myself, and I've drawn myself, that I've designed myself, and I want to have print on demand store. I already have one, but I never set it up. Well, I tried, and it wasn't very successful because I didn't know what I was doing. So now with technology, they kind of advanced into a lot of direction. So they made things a lot simpler to have your items on and online and ready to go with the shipment and so on, the printing and everything. The only thing they need is my designs. So I have been working on that. It will come soon. I'll let you know when. But for now, let me go to bed. I need to go to bed. Well, I'm off for day 22. Oh, by the way, I didn't give you any updates on the weather this month. Wait, so I think the reason why I didn't actually have a message for when I woke up today is because when I woke up, it was gray and gloomy, and it wasn't very it wasn't very pleasant. But anyway, I'm like Superman. I need the sun. But I say good night for now, and I'll chat to you in the morning. Bye-bye.